very long time actually see the finale. But we are going live here, and then also for the semifinals and the actual finals, we will see a best-of-3 format actually, which is something really rare, and I've never actually seen that in a tournament, I believe.
Yeah, definitely be interesting to see how the finale works out. And here we see the first hit of the game coming in already. Kiss Me. Charger took a bit of a scratch onto the full target there, and Spit landed on the Rochelle as well. Actually getting a lot of damage on that first hit you don't usually see happen.
Yeah, actually, Tool, one of the hardcore Survivor players known for his good Survivor play, taking a massive hit there off of the first attack. That Charger going right to his face with that Spit, and there was really nothing that he could do. He got cleared relatively quickly, but that Spit just doing work. And we'll see the Stars push their way up towards the Witcher on the other side of the van here. Rochelle dropping right down, misses a crown! And that's going to be an in-cap going on the show. Boomer going from the side inside the restaurant, but gets popped. And that's a really detrimental. Luckily, it was on Tool, though.
Yeah, Tool had already gone down to half, so it wasn't like the worst case scenario, but we see a really nice separation charge into Coach there. Dildo being pulled in the back, only one survivor left. Charger still pounding away, Kiss Me. Tons of damage coming out from this hit here, and that Witch really set them up for a poor occasion of circumstances there, but we do see the tank is being spawned up now. Looks like it's going to be in the hands of Dust.
Yeah, we do have war rooms for both teams. This tank is probably going to just rock it out for a little bit, maybe for the first pass or so, and then go in. So we'll keep it here. But yeah, that first couple of hits there, really putting a number out onto Serious Business, knocking 2 of their permanent healths completely out. I mean, that's a big play there from Velvet Room. They really capitalized on the chance that they were given. And this tank might actually commit here. So what war room do you want? Survivor or Infected?
I kind of want to see Velvet Room's war room. This is pretty big for them.
Alright, let's toss this right over to a Velvet Room war room. They're not going to throw it in with this attack. But let's just go and toss it right over and see what they're planning for this next hit, where they're more than likely going to throw in the next hit. So let's toss it right over.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to rock.
That's all you have to do.
You're gonna want to rock in. You think you can do that on the server?
Yeah, jump rocking would be really strong right there, for sure. Coach is
And don't care
just like
about
asking
opponents. We
for
just need to
it.
get hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonuses inside though, just so you're aware.
Nice, he jumped into that.
Nice and spawns quickly.
Let's go, let's go.
Okay. Fuck, I'm so bad at video game.
Oh no!
Sports steady. If you can get out, I'm not sure if you can, but
Yeah, he's
they're
out.
bleeding.
Just
Nice,
Someone
nice,
might as
you
well
got it.
take it.
Just boom the rock guys if we can.
Watch for the push. Watch
Boom
for
the
push.
rock, guys. Boom the rocks, guys. No problem, we'll do.
That's like code for rock the boom guys.
I'm just gonna go in
Shoot
for a
him with
rock,
the
I
HR.
think.
No?
No, look for a
Just
rock.
let
Oh
AI
yeah,
do
you know
it,
what?
guys.
Yeah, whatever. Just let it.
Just go now, go now. I don't
That
know.
said no, but okay. Look at us. Look
Wow.
at you big nerd.
Oh, this
Rock
sure
us, good
is a
job, good rock.
fun video game. Just don't die.
Yeah, don't get fragged. Oh, if you get that rock on tool in the back, that'd be nuts. Get that boom.
Oof,
Yeah,
fire.
he'll get.
We do have the tank actually passing over to the hands of the AI right here. It's probably going to mowed down here right here by the Uzi of Coach. Actually, no, he backs off. This tank, they have to know is dead. And yeah, they're going to just stay inside the kitchen here, kill it off. I mean, what did you think of that tank, Cygnus?
I definitely expected a bit more to happen. But I mean, they still got a ton of damage, so it's like, I think that it was a pretty darn good tank considering he kind of like whipped a few punches there, and he wasn't in exactly the best position. He kind of got juked by the survivors, but he still managed to get a surprising amount of damage with the low health tank. So they did pretty well considering the circumstances on the first commit. There were not that great.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. He did miss a couple of key punches there, but nonetheless, I mean, look at just the health of Serious Business going to the save from here. The last tag is coming in. Hunter getting skied there very nicely, smoking and pull onto her, in the back. Not an in cap actually going out onto her, so she is going to be able to limp her way in there. Unless the spit actually causes an in cap, which it might if it spreads correctly, and actually no. Completely whipping the door. Spit a little bit off.
Did you see that?
Yeah, Spit completely whiffing its target and allowing Rochelle to just limp her way around the safe room with a health bonus of 188. So Serious Business not looking all that strong on the first map here. Definitely letting it go a little bit.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. definitely was leaning towards more of a wipe there with that tank, just because they'd taken a lot of damage from those first 2 hits. Failing that, which was a really big deal for Serious Business, though. I mean, in the end, they still got almost no health bonus. For this map, you expect a fairly big health bonus, I gotta say. In these higher level games, anyway.
Yeah,
But
I mean, no, go ahead.
it's... like, you can be surprised sometimes these hits do a lot of damage, so...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as you said, in the first map here, there's not all much health bonus to actually be gained. But with the, higher tier teams, usually you see like a 300-400 health bonus, and that's kind of the norm, at least nowadays. But yeah, so we're going to see Serious Business taking up the SI, Velvet Room over on your Survivor half. And let's see what Velvet Room has in store here for this first hit. This first hit proved actually pretty detrimental to Serious Business. Let's see if Serious Business can replicate it. Smoker charge going out on the same person. They're just going to go ahead and gangbang Coach. That's actually a lot of damage going out to Lexi 21, almost mirroring the damage that we saw be pushed down on the tool last half.
Yeah, that basically was the same, was like a carbon copy hit. They pull a charge to spit the same target, except that time they didn't really get any extra damage from the Charter scratching previously. Charter got a few scratches before he charged. Look like we probably won't see this one be failed and no error. Getting the clean kill on the Witch, that's a really big deal for him here. We might see a pull charge on the Coach though. Very nice. Is able to land and get a 2-boom as well. Nick being jockeyed in the back will get cleared very quickly though. Smoker getting quite actually an extra bit of damage on the Coach there before being killed. And Velvet Room, not that healthy for this tank, but definitely in a better position than Serious Business was.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as you said yet again, Serious Business went to that tank, having basically 2 people with no permanent HP left. We saw Tool fail the Witch Crown, and the charge also did number onto one of the other survivors, just pounding away. I believe it was on actually Rochelle inside of the restaurant. But yeah, this tank's going to be up in the hands of Tool here. He is known for his tanks, so we could be in for quite a show here.
Yeah, definitely. It's be really interesting to see how this plays out. They are opting to take it back in front of the safe room instead of playing it in the corner, which some teams prefer to do. I'm not too sure how well it will go for them, but I mean, if this is the place they feel best dealing with the tank, it's probably going to end up better for them than the corner. Just because there are a few less spawns, it's easier to pop boomers. Hey, kiss me. Anyway.
I have no idea what that was. But yeah,
this should be interesting.
Yeah, let's just go and toss this right over to Serious Business Worm really quick here and see what they're planning to do here with the hit. And actually, an incredibly fast tank coming out there by Tool, and it got absolutely destroyed there by Velvet Room. I mean, some damage was definitely pushed out onto Dolomite and Error, but I mean, that tank, you can't really compare the health bonuses right now. Velvet Room looking very strong after that tank.
Yeah, definitely kissed me. He got completely mowed down by the silences. He's a Velvet Room there, and I think that's definitely going to make a big difference. Getting the lead in map 1 is a really big deal in these higher end games. Just because it's a lot easier to snowball these to victories in the end. Just having the little bit of lead in the beginning.
Yeah, Parish is one of those maps that you can feel the flow and the momentum that you build, and it's always good to have that going from map 1. But the attack is going to come in here as the survivors cross over the fence. Tricap working his way in here, Spit being thrown out preemptively, and survivors are just basking in the Spit, taking quite a bit of damage from that Spit actually, but they will clear the attack relatively easily. I think the only thing that actually landed there was a Smoker for a brief second before the tongue got cut, and yeah, that's going to give the survivors a safe room actually.
Yeah, moving very quickly, not giving Serious Business any time to get the last hit set up. We're going to see Velvet Room entering the safe room here, and quite a nice health bonus, I gotta say. Make it out with a 332, basically doubling their health bonus. That's a pretty big deal on map 1 there, kiss me.
Yeah, pretty much the norm on map 1 for Parish is that 300 to 400 range. And we see Velvet Room doing exactly that, pushing the score to a 752 against Serious Business's 588. So definitely in their favor going on map 2 here, about 150 points difference separating them. And I gotta say, based off of the survivor play thus far, I would definitely give the upper hand to Velvet Room. Maybe they've been crunching this map for this week and they're ready to actually, knock Serious Business out maybe.
I do have to say one thing is that going through that other choke, they decided to go through the left choke point instead of the right. And that could have ended up extremely badly, except somebody got the dead stop on the Hunter, which would have stumbled everybody in Spit. And if they hadn't landed that dead stop, they would have taken enormous amounts of damage. So kudos to whoever landed that dead stop. The jockey did land too, and he did stumble, but I think 2 of the survivors had gotten out of the Spit at that time, so they pretty much mitigated most of the damage.
Yeah, there were definitely some big instances there where we could see a lot of stumble come out. I think even the jockey might have actually latched onto one of the survivors when they crossed over the fence, if I'm not mistaken. But I know the smoker did definitely land for a second there, but if the Hunter did land, yeah, that would result in a much bigger amount of stumble. But with that being said, we're going to be going live here with the second map, I should say, first half. Velvet Room in the lead coming in this map, so they're going to be on your survivor half. And yeah, we're going to see serious business over on the outside. We actually didn't do a roster rundown, I think, either in the first map, because it kind of got underway right away. So we could do a roster rundown here after the first hit.
Yeah, may as well. It usually takes a while for the survivors to come out. I guess I'll take Velvet Room. On Velvet Room, we have Mr. Lexi 21, Error, Dust, Dolomite. We see the hit coming in, though. Hunter going in for a quick land onto the coach there, and Charger actually completely whiffing the hit, unfortunately. Gonna miss a lot of that potential spit damage. Did a little bit onto Error, though, the last few seconds of it with the death spit, but pretty well handled there by Velvet Room. Nice for them that the Charger was named of the land.
Yeah, actually a really well put down attack there. There wasn't all much damage that actually went out. Really, the Charger spit was the only thing that got anything there in that attack. And even most of the damage came from the spit because the Charger got nothing. He didn't even land. He pretty much just got the stumble. But there is a witch up in play here. I believe she's underneath the arch up ahead here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and find out.
She's past the second barrier. We just see a hit coming in though. Kiss me. Coach being completely separated into spit there. Very nice hit by the infected here. But they are going to get the switch basically for free. I don't actually think they might have accidentally shot her, or maybe Ellis, or yeah, it looks like Nick actually shot her on purpose. So they will get the draw crown. Witch down there for the special infected, but they got quite a nice hit out of that though. They actually did, I think it was 50 damage on Alexi there.
Yeah, so really nice pulling the spit there, getting that damage out. They didn't really want to even hit on the witch. The survivors probably thought that they were going to, and they kind of just caught them off guard there. Tank will be up at 75% as well, so that's going to be vent tank to say the least. And those can be actually pretty devastating, because if the Horde doesn't stop when it's supposed to, we see Hordes dragging on a little bit longer than they should for one of the teams usually. And it's kind of a bit of an unfair advantage, but hopefully we don't see any of that. But it does have a common tendency to happen.
Yeah, this event can be pretty volatile. I mean, you know, one wrong move, someone doesn't someone doesn't pop the boomer, or someone makes a wrong step and the Horde keeps spawning because they move too far ahead. It can all go haywire, but here's hoping for no random circumstances with the common keeping continuing to spawn.
And let's go.
And yeah, we'll see Survivors go and start the event here. Hunter is spawned up in the alleyway here, goes and gets Des after the Charger drop down. He is going to land the charge on Nick there, putting him back inside the spit. That's going to be a lot of damage going on there, and he was one of the main health bonuses for Velvet Room, one of the 3 remaining. And now there's only 2 really big green health bars left for them.
Yeah, the Charger almost actually had a triple charge there, winning 2 knockups, but he just barely missed it. Unfortunate for serious business, though. We should see this tank spawning pretty quickly here. There it is, up in the hands of NF, and he'll probably just go for rocks for the first part of this tank, I think. And oh, he's actually going up on the bridge.
It looks. He probably thought they were going to push forward, actually, or maybe even backwards. But they're going to actually hold at the corner pad here, which could be a pretty good spot for this tank. And that's playing perfectly, actually. He's going to hop up on the roof here of the building, and they're just going to rain down hell upon the survivors. Boomer goes in for something, not going to find anything, though. And the Horde has stopped really early here for Team Velvet Room. So this is definitely exactly what they wanted. Pretty much the way the Horde stops here is the moment that you spawn the tank, you want to stop moving forward, and it won't trigger any more Horde to actually spawn. And they did it to a T pretty much. That Horde stopped almost immediately.
Now, what Velvet Room, I think, should do right now is push the button.
Really?
Well, it's either that or they have to completely... Okay, they're going back, so this is also good. What they're doing is, obviously they're cutting off LOS, but they're forcing him second pass, so he can't play Rock Tank, basically, at this point. Or he loses... They're threatening him to lose it. He's taking a lot of chip, too. Like, he's running in from that far back. They get a sight on him, so they can get tons and tons of chip. He's already down to 4,500. Nice boom, though, coming in from Lexi there, or Dildo, actually. And Tank's committing here, Kiss Me. Might see a lot of damage happening here, but he's actually he's falling really fast. Melee's on his back. Tank's already down. And sad story there for Serious Business. Tank basically got kited all the way to the back and then get finished by Melee. Wow.
That is absolutely heartbreaking there for Serious Business. I mean, they had a good chance to definitely get the health bonuses, who were in the back. Both Rochelle, actually, Rochelle kind of juked him early on and went behind him, but Nick was stuck in the corner then. He actually had sights on Nick, but, or Alice, I mean, why did I say Nick? Nick has no permit left to his name there. He is completely red and bleeding out. But yeah, Velvet Room taking that tank very well there, putting the priorities first, getting the health bonuses out of the way of the tank. And the tank just really getting mowed down there by the Uzis of Velvet Room. And we shall see them continue the way up ahead here, making their way to the button. Boomer trying to find something on the other side of the fence, not going to find it though. And we will see a jockey with a spitter spawned up thus far. And now there's a hunter to actually give them a little bit of company here. But they're not going to have the fourth spawn for this button. NF is not going to have a spawn for another 10 seconds. Jockey looking to delay here, but gets shut down by Nick. And this hunter is now the only real SI that can delay besides that spitter, but that will be only at the button. And hunter gets dead stopped, killed off, and now it's left to the spitter.
Yeah, probably just looked like a... Well, actually, I'm not even sure if he has a spit up.
No, he doesn't.
Looks like he might just be trying to save it. I thought he was going to stall, maybe like should spit on top of the ladder, but stopped him to save it, I guess. So survivors have hit the button, and we'll see them probably run through the rest of this map pretty quick. We may see probably 2 more hits at best for the special infected.
I'd give it about 2 more hits. Alice playing this actually very smartly. He's staying on top of the scaffolding up top. He is one of the health bonuses, and they're trying to keep him out of the harm's way of the SI. The doors have finally opened here, though, for Velvet Room, so they can make their way inside, but the SI look like they want to hit when the survivors kind of commit underneath the awning here. Because the Smoker Jockey's already spawned up, and Charger's still on the roof. And they are in a forward position here, and now they're going to go ahead, they're going to spring the attack. Double cap landing, looking for the triple. No, they're actually going to throw the charge onto the health bonus, which is Ellis, and the spit misses.
Oh no, yeah, spit missing. That's pretty huge there, because I mean, Dolomite still lost a lot of his health bonus, but that would have been a down for sure. And that could have given Serious Business a lot more of an opportunity to deal even more damage to the health bonus, but sad story indeed. We'll see the survivors moving up. We'll see probably 1 more hit unless they manage to get a really nice hit here. And Dust is still carrying a ton of health bonus.
Indeed, so they gotta try and focus Rochelle right here with this last hit. Gotta make something happen onto her. The health bonus currently sitting at 372. Let's see what they can make happen here. Make that bonus drop, that number. Hunter coming in. Rochelle getting comlocked actually a little bit here, but shut down. The jockey still, and the Charger will go ahead and latch onto LSR. He still does have a little bit of health bonus left, so that wasn't all that bad of a hit. But Velvet Room will walk their way into the safe room now, closing the door. And they were at 372, and they knocked him down to 284 with that last hit. So not too shabby.
Yeah, they managed to like piece together like removing the rest of the health bonus off of Ellis. So they were able to like manage to scrap away some health bonus, but in the end they still were not able to get rid of Dust's pretty large health bonus just on himself basically. And yeah, Serious Business is going to have to do quite a bit of work with this tank here to really come back and even up the scores.
Indeed. So, second half of the map, Serious Business taking up the survivors. And over on the SI, we'll have Velvet Rooms. Velvet Room is actually really surprising me. They are playing exceptionally well in this game. Pretty much, I would say that by far their best showing so far in this tournament. They look very solid tonight. I mean, just the survivor play in general. I mean, their SI as well on the first half of last map was amazing. They're doing very well.
See, the funny thing is this is essentially the same Serious Business team that was like a big threat in the last year. Like in Watch Left 4 Dead, they placed first, and then in the following tournament, I think it was another crappy tournament, they placed second. So, I mean, it's essentially the same team. They just have Dildo, who's a really good player himself. We just see the hit coming in, though. Charger completely whiffing, unfortunately. Hunter managed to land on Ellis to get a spit as well. Jockey really just looking for something, but he can't find it. And fair amount of damage, but not a whole lot considering the hit.
Yeah, so actually, we see more damage coming onto this hit than we saw Serious Business push on Development Room last half. So, not that bad of a hit. Definitely upping the damage there from the competitors. We'll see actually Coach and Rochelle push through the maze here, making the way to the Witch just a little bit quicker than their allies, who will hug the outside of the maze and block those spawns on the outside. And they will reconvene here at the bathrooms, take a quick potty break, and then they're going to be back on the way here. And now I wonder if they're actually going to deal with the Witch, or if they're going to opt to actually completely bypass her. Because, I mean, it is a really unnecessary risk.
Yeah, what you usually see most teams do when the hits coming in, as I say that Charger going for the full target, getting completely shut down, Hunter shut down, everything shut down, and that's going to give them a free run for the Witch. It's a nice 20 points they get absolutely free, unless they see another fail, but we don't. Dildo getting the rather easy kill on the Witch.
And Dildo saying, "Here, Tool, let me show you how to do it." Taking up the shotgun, putting it to her chest, and pulling the trigger, and that will be the end of the Witch. Those plus 20 points secured for serious business, and regardless if they make it safe or not, those 20 points are theirs to keep here, and that could actually be good for them, because I mean, they were down around that 150 mark coming into the second map here. So I mean, as long as they make safe with the same health bonus, they gain back those 20 points at least. Hunter going in. That wasn't anything to really talk about. Hunter just going and getting death stopped and killed off there. Boomer sacking second just to help out with the spawn rotations. And they should have what they want. I believe, yeah, they're going to get that spitter smoker without a doubt. So
Yeah, they were definitely sacking for what, like the choke hit here. Following for the tank.
yeah, they want that Hunter for sure. Oh no, I should say the smoker. They definitely want the separation here, it seems, for this attack. And yeah, we're gonna have that spitter and the smoker coming up here for the final two spawns. So it's gonna be a jockey, charger, smoker, and a spitter attack coming here. Smoker pulling from back with the jockey. Jockey actually taking the smoke target there. Charger gets a triple charge in the alleyway. Spit goes down. Spit misses. What is going on with these spits tonight? I've never seen. I think we're up to like 4 spits that have missed charges. Can someone explain to me?
I'm at a loss for words. Guess me. You never expect those things. The spit is like one of the easier things to land, but maybe he was just dumbfounded by the amount of survivors flying through the air. He didn't know it, or maybe it's even possible that when he spit, when the flying survivors blocked it. I don't know.
That's actually incredibly possible, but I think that gravity glitch might have actually happened there if he did that. And it would like, you know, just thrown her into the ground or him. I hate when that happens. We can explain that glitch at another time, but yeah, tank will be up here for Velvet Room in the hands of Dolomite. I can't believe that spit missed. That would have been huge. That's really unfortunate there for Velvet
I mean,
Room.
it already was huge. Like, look at the damage that went on to the survivors just the charge alone.
Indeed, and this tank's actually going to push in here. Let's just go and kick it right over to Velvet Room Warren.
Nice, one punch, he's down, one punch. Nice. You're ready to help. I'm gonna get in and then we'll go. Let's go help him right now.
Oh, nice. Is that it?
That's the last guy. That's the last guy.
I'm gonna watch.
One more,
watch
one
in case he clears. In case he clears. Nice.
Block Hunter.
Nice job.
Good job, guys.
We're back from the war in the Velvet Room. The wipe coming down on the serious business, and this is detrimental for him from the rest of the game here. This is a big deficit.
That was beautiful, Kiss Me. That was like poetry in motion. I don't think they could have gone any better for Velvet Room.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Velvet Room right now, you couldn't ask for anything else. They went in with the last bit of horror that was trickling from the event. Serious business not clearing enough, and they just got common locked. And the tank just had a field day along with his SI. Great SI support, and Dole just doing work with his tank. That was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, definitely going to be an uphill battle for serious business after that. They definitely needed the points from that map to kind of even up the gap that's been placed between them from the first two maps. Velvet Room, if they keep up this pace, there's going to be no coming back for serious business.
Dude, so coming in the third map here, we're going to see Velvet Room on the Survivor half. The Survivor half. The Survivor half. And over on the other side, we'll have your team Serious Business. Serious Business. Definitely Survivor. Just a hard scene there in 2Vs. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted. But regardless, we will be going live here with the first half of the third map. Once again, Velvet Room taking a commanding lead here in the first two maps, up around 600 points. So quite a comfortable lead so far.
This freeway's got to hook up with the bridge.
Definitely looking good for Velvet Room. The hits coming out, though. Boomer completely whiffing, unfortunately. Going for the curve and got baited up by the survivors. Hunter managing to find Ellis in the corner there. Jockey not really being able to do anything. Boomer goes in for the sack order, that is. Yeah, not a too bad amount of damage from the pound spit in the corner.
I will say, if Velvet Room makes this map with a good health bonus, I'm going to go ahead and call it. That's Serious Business. They're going to get upsetted here by Velvet Room. we might see Serious Business out in the quarterfinals, which they were definitely expecting to make it to the semis, which is so once again a best of 3 format. This is a best of 1 for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams have really surprised me this tournament, to say the least, but hits up. Actually seen it come in already. Hunter bouncing around, looking for a target for the Charger, not really able to do anything though. Getting almost leveled. I think it was actually just shotguns that put that Charger into the grave. Spit not really able to do anything either, so we get very nicely handled attack there by Velvet Room, and we'll probably see them come out to the broken houses here before we see the next special infected.
Indeed, the SI spawns are coming up in about 4 seconds and up, so we'll see what they have here. Alice getting stuck on the staircase there a little bit, but I will just go ahead and zoom right past him because he's too slow for me. Gotta go fast, as Fig always said, which was taken care of very handily there by Coach. Boomer spawning up on the second floor there, gets the boom out on the Coach here. I believe he was the only one to be hit there. Indeed he was. I don't know if those attack. I think they'd be smart. This is a pretty good hit for the hole up ahead. I think those I'd be very surprised. They might... I don't know what they're going to do here. They're going to throw in the jockey, though. Get shut down by our shell. Dead stopped and hit in the face with the gun. Or the buckshot of the gun, I should say. And this Hunter looks like he wants to go in. But I would think they should start saving for the hole up ahead.
I mean, they make it a 2-2, which is interesting to me. If they send in a Hunter, then they're trying to get a Charger. I think they're just waiting to see if they get a Charger. And if they do, they're going to keep it. And there it is. So they got the hit they wanted. They're probably... I'd be interested to see if they go for the pub hit. But here comes the hit, actually already. Oh, and it looks like it may just be... What's going on here? So Spitter goes in. Charger's still alive. He's in... Oh, alright. Well, that's the hit. Kiss me.
Serious Business is very disorganized right now, to say the least. They're not doing the correct things. I mean, that's a very blatant way of putting it in a very bland way. But they're just not hitting together, to say the least. That's really what's coming down to right now. They're just throwing things in one by one, and Velvet Room is just picking them apart.
If I had to make a guess there, I think that was counter calls. Maybe someone decided that it wasn't a... Maybe some, I don't know, failed communication. Something had to happen there, because that would just look weird in so many ways. But we are, and we do actually see a nice proxy there on a Velvet Room, and may see a hit even, but it looks like they're... No, they're actually just going to save for the climb up here. And we could see a pretty nice hit here if they do manage to get a Charger. Even a jockey would be pretty good. They are seeing the spit block.
And for those of you guys that have not seen the new Pro Mod version of Parish, there is a pair of pipes there opposite the ladder on the way up, and the Stars can stand on top of it, actually. The Stars will just paddle away right up the fence, or the ladder there, completely bypassing the entire hit, killing the smoke off immediately. Jockey looking for a latch, finds on the Coach there for a second, and everything else just getting shut down immediately there by Velvet Room. Velvet Room looking incredibly strong. I really can't stress this enough. Their survivor play is back to what I remember its peak being way back in the day. And I mean, even with the addition of Dildo here on Serious Business, they're not matching up to Velvet Room. I mean, Velvet Room is just overpowering them right now as their survivor halves.
Yeah, I think Serious Business is definitely... It just seems like they're falling just short of their hits. Like, small things are just not quite making it when they should, or they do things that are unexpected. I don't know. It just seems like they're unprepared almost, and this hit's going in for I'm not sure what reason. Maybe just trying to go for his rock. Well,
I think the Mumble might have given out there. We'll see what happens. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and keep it here for a minute. Just go ahead and see what Cygnus is doing. I think the Mumble gave up. And yeah, so we're going to keep it here. Tank looks like he is committing here with the car. Let's go and toss this right over to a war room for Serious Business. And actually a completely dead silent war room there for serious business. They're not even saying a single thing. They're just letting Fig push his tank in, so we'll bring back here and just finish this out. Gonna get the end cap out on the Dole there in the corner. He still has his curve right here on the side to work with. Nick is still common locked here, but the car will barely miss Nick there. Tank going in and finding another punch out onto, oh, even another one. A nice long arm going onto Rochelle there. And that will be the tank up and down there for serious business, but actually a lot of damage being pushed down to Velvet Room there. Once again, they were completely silent in the war room. So we'll see if hopefully they perk up a little bit. I don't know if that's just because they were concentrating. I know serious business is known for having some very silent war rooms. They kind of just like to let everyone do their own thing, just kind of concentrate on the tank play, and just let things go from there. So, with that being said, we're going to see Velvet Room pushing way up through the cemetery. Mumble is still currently down, so we'll see if we can find another Mumble to go to, and hopefully reestablish communications with Cygnus after this round finishes. Another attack going in. Serious business getting absolutely destroyed by the shotguns of Velvet Room. I believe Velvet Room's also running a 4-shotty setup, and indeed they are. 4 shotguns all around. And yeah, they're doing some work right now, making their way right to the safe room, and the health bonus is going to be absolutely astronomical. A 444 health bonus. Serious business. Just getting worked right now, and they're going to make their way in the safe from here. Close that door. Final health bonus will be a 440. And the health bonus is taking down a little bit there at the very end. And yeah, let's go ahead and switch over to the... We'll do the waiting screen, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can reestablish communications with Cygnus. Give me 1 minute, guys. I believe we are back now, Cygnus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was...
Yeah, we went ahead and switched mumbles for you guys. The other mumble went down. And yeah, so we are back. And let's go ahead and throw you guys back in the game. And yeah. So a really, actually good round. Did you actually see it, or were you too busy switching mumbles?
I saw most of it. They had a pretty solid round, but that tank actually did a lot more than I expected. I gotta admit. Definitely made something out of nothing, I think.
Yeah, Fig definitely, I mean, his SI definitely helped him out a lot there, but there was a little bit left to be desired there at the very end here. But second half going live here, everyone going for Rochelle in the safe room, but Rochelle handling herself very well. Tool shutting down the SI like a boss, and that will be the attack up and down for the most part. A nice tri-boom lands, though, out to the survivors who did actually go outside the safe room door, and Tool's going to help them clear the common off themselves and continue on their merry way. In serious business, this is really a do-or-die round for them. They got to make the safe room. If they suffer another wipe here from this tank, that could very well be a GG.
Yeah, the hump map is definitely, especially considering Finale. Like, Finale does allow for some comebacks in certain close games, but this is far from a close game at this point. This map's going to be a do-or-die, really, for them, like you said. And hits coming in already. We're seeing Alice completely separated. Cutter getting Coach, who is also separated. Nice separation damage there from the SI. NF taking quite a bit of damage from that Hunter there.
Yeah, I'm not actually too sure why Dildo was so far behind the rest of the survivors. He was kind of waiting for the attack to come in, and unfortunately the rest of the survivors were a little bit too late to the party to actually realize that Dildo was that far separated. And the SI just sprang the attack. Hunter realized that Coach was the survivor way in the front, and that he was going to be separated because the other two dropped so fast, and he definitely capitalized upon Coach, and NF suffering because of a little bit of separation there.
Wasn't a huge hit, but definitely very nice. You know, sometimes you see a lot of damage come out there, and sometimes you don't. And that was definitely one of those cases where you see a lot. And they're taking this pretty slow, so we may even see a hit in the house here.
Indeed. It looks like we will see just that. We're going to see the jockey with the charger. Is the charger still up there? Actually, charger disappeared from me. Actually, he's behind the track trailer here. So we could see a hit from behind here. Jockey from the front. And that smoker charger going to look for another spit charge. And something for that spitter to obviously work onto here. Jockey's pre-spawning in the front. So now the survivors know that they are going to hit somewhere around this house. And they are wary that there could be attack actually coming from the back.
And Coach still in the back, though. They're taking this really slow. They hear the jockey. They see the jockey. Coach, though, going to get pulled. Here's the charge, following up with the smoke and the spit as well. Going to see a lot of damage. Even the jockey getting a bit of a ride of the spit. Not a huge amount, but definitely a good amount of damage there. He was able to get out because the spit didn't go up the stairs. He had a nice escape route, but good amount of damage. Smoker's actually still up for the switch here.
Yeah, good awareness of the SI, deciding, hey, we're going to save this smoker for the witch, so not to give him the freebie witch crown. But there will be a draw crown going out. Coach going for it and grabs it very nicely. And the smoker eating a face full of buckshot there, killing him off. And that's going to be only 3 SI here left for this hit if they actually do decide to send it. It's going to be a Hunter smoker, or Hunter spitter with the boomer. Hunter going in the back, looking for Ellis. Gets actually melee skeeted from Ellis with his machete. So definitely the survivors are looking to waking up a little bit here. Serious business. Starting to put in a little bit of effort.
Yeah. No, moving through the map here. He said nicely handled that previous hit, and we may see Velvet Room actually do a proper hit down here. Assuming they get Spitter, but if they get Boomer, and they did indeed get Boomer, we actually see the Smoker spawn up, try to get Rochelle. Ellis, though, good awareness, popping the Boomer as well, so they actually handled that hit pretty well. I think the Boomer spawning there was actually a mistake, and the Charger actually is not able to get up before Coaches, so they are going to get this choke point basically free.
Yeah, indeed. Very nicely handled there by Serious Business, knowing when to go fast. I'm sure that Fig was even spamming in the chat, gotta go fast, gotta go fast. I actually, that is actually a fact. He has that as a bind. He's known for going fast, and he is the man for it. And yes, so I was pushing away way past the car alarm area. All the cars were alarmed, and they make about triggering a single one. But now here comes this elevator, or not the elevator, but the ladder hit. And this could be quite a doozy. They send up NF first, as he is the lowest survivor with any health bonus left. He does eat the charge, but instantly cleared by his teammate. Spit goes on top of NF. That might even be an incap. He's taking a while to get down, but he barely makes it down without taking the incap. But he will have 0 solid health left to his name. And serious business. I mean, they have a lot of health bonus going to this tank, but so did Velvet Room. And we saw Velvet Room leave this tank with quite a mark on them.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll see what Velvet Room is able to do with this tank. And it's going to be Alexi21 at the reins. Is it the Boomer actually going for a proxy on a Fig there? Nice boom. They may even, he's pushing in the car here. You want to throw it over to Velvet Room Moro?
Yeah, let's go ahead and toss it right over.
Yep.
Nice.
Let Hunter.
I'm taking.
Push her forward.
Just get this car. Just play smart with it.
Familiar.
Bring it in.
Helicopter dick right now.
Helicopter.
Yeah, here we go. Uh-oh.
I'm dead.
Okay, that's fine.
They're going forward. They're just
they're going
rushing.
way forward. They might just take the map. Oh, they're
Yeah,
forward.
I think
Alex,
they're
you
gonna
gotta
try
go.
it.
Alex, you gotta go. Alex, you gotta go. I don't think you can toss rocks. They go forward.
I want you guys to get one more better spawn or something.
Go play rush this map.
Yeah, you gotta get in front of him.
Yeah, you can get in front of him, just run all the way in front.
Get that boom.
Yeah. Looking for it. Looking for it. Gotta be patient
Behind
with
him,
this. Are they just taking it here?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
How many help that?
Let's help them out, guys. Help them out.
There you go now.
Get the stumbles. Get the stumbles.
Fuck, I'm dead.
Shit. That incap.
Find you.
He's no health points anymore. Not bad.
Shit.
And we're back from that warm of Velvet Room. Tank definitely doing quite a bit of work on the Fig Newtons, but Tool and Dildo holding strong and keeping that health bonus up.
Yeah, actually, I really like how they handle that tank there. They're only going to be a bit over Velvet Room's health bonus, assuming they make it in without taking much more damage. But every point's worth it at this point. Actually, see a charge coming and getting a very nice triple charge that gets me. Only the last survive. This is tons of damage coming out of the last minute hit of the special infected before the survivors make it to the safer. And oh my goodness. Oh.
What a hit coming in from Velvet Room there, just saying, no, we're not going to let you guys beat our health bonus. We're going to shut you down right here. And what an unorthodox charge. I mean, he actually charged from the top of the I don't even know what to call that, the desk. And he got a tri-charge off of it, and then Rochelle eating the smoke at the very last second. So what a hit there coming out from Velvet Room to close the map out. And they're actually going to extend the deficit that Serious Business is down by. And we can even go ahead and take another look at that hit.
Oh, that was a beautiful hit. Oh my goodness.
That was just a hell of a hit. Charger goes in, gets a tri-charge. Rochelle stuck on the other side of the desk, gets pulled, and that spit just went to town on the survivors. And that was a beautiful thing to behold here. And going to the fourth map, we're going to see quite a score differential, actually. 800 points. Serious Business looking very, very fragile right now. And Velvet Room, their survivors are just holding strong. They are making the safe rooms and getting the health bonuses. And I mean, that's really all they need, and that's what they've been doing.
Yep, taking every lead they possibly can. And like you said, they would have actually made some points up on that map. I mean, even if it was only 160, they'd only be ahead by about... Assuming they got that 160 extra points, they would have only been ahead by about 600, and that's acceptable. But at this point, they're almost down 800 points. That's quite a deficit going into map 4. I mean, we still have the finale for map 5, but if they don't make up some points here, this is definitely going to look like a one-sided game.
Yeah, I mean, Tank
to say the least.
Yeah, Tank will be spawning at 58% of the way through the map, and we have to see serious business wipe here. If we don't see a wipe and Velvet Room makes a safe room, we could definitely see a 1,000 point game happening. As you guys in chat are saying, you know, you guys are expecting the 1,000 point difference to open up here at some point. And I mean, it's really on serious business here. They gotta up their SI, and we're gonna have the Boomer going to start off the round here. We're gonna get that proxy out and coach. And it looks like the other 3 SI will be saving here, and this might actually cause Velvet Room to play a little bit slower here because they're not gonna be expecting the SI to be holding for this long. But yeah, it looks like the SI are spawning way back, or forward, I should say.
Interesting to see them save here. They're obviously hoping for a charger, but they may actually go a little early, even though there's last. Actually, Ellis just completely bum rushing the spitter there, and it's going to pay him dividends. Kills the Hunter as well. Not quite able to take out the charger, though. Wasn't quick enough on the draw for his melee. So he's going to take a bit of damage from that charge, but still, not a whole lot of damage coming up from that saved hit. They're going to make it out there onto the street, really only taking about 30 points of damage.
Yeah, so actually really well played there by Velvet Room. They quickly realized that, hey, they're not throwing the rest of the attack in here. They must be saving for a hit. They push up. Ellis completely, as you said, bum rushing the Hunter and managed to shut him down. And then the Charger, you know, he got one slam onto him. But Ellis definitely getting the better of that exchange, making the spit below her load before anything else really had a chance to land. But the attack is coming here. Boomer booming through the window. Hunter landing under a shell there. Spit goes down on top of it. And Jockey's still looking for something. Not going to find anything. And actually, Alexi21 taking quite a bit of damage from that hit, dropping him down to around that 60 range, 58 HP. So actually, serious business. I mean, these are some really scrappy hits, not that solid, but the damage is still going out. They're landing what matters.
Yeah, the classic Charlie Brown and Rochelle there, but they still got the get up from the Hunter, so he took a ton of damage from this fit. It's going to end up pretty nice for them. And which actually spawned and dead already.
Indeed, Alexi21 going right for the crown. He knew all 4 SI were down, and he made quick work of that witch. Hunter spawning up on top of the roof here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, or is he front? I believe he's on top of the roof. I just don't see his outline. Or no, he's actually inside. He's going to come through the window more than likely. And yeah, Survivor's just holding back right now, clearing off the rest of the common that trickling in from that boom that landed. And we're going to see this attack definitely trigger here somewhere in the alley. Hunter comes in through the window, looking for pets on Nick. Not going to find it. Gets actually dead stop. Charger taking up Nick, though, landing that charge. And then the nice triple proxy landing out onto Ellis and Coach and Nick. And that will slow Stars down a little bit here. But the tank will spawn up relatively soon. And I'm interested to see if they actually decide to push this tank forward or fall back. Because I believe this tank is going to spawn right outside, yeah. Alright, it wasn't right outside, but it was at the top here. And they're going to fall back.
Yeah, definitely taking the safer route. You know, so a lot of random things can happen if you rush into Horde. Just looks like they're just throwing out the smoker there. Not really doing a whole lot with it. Maybe they might even get this boom. Yeah, curving it nicely over into the van there. Kisme getting a nice triple boom, hoping for the 4th proxy, but he's not going to find it. Tool deciding to save his jockey for this tank, and Dildo will make it. Looks like he will make it up into the pool room before the survivors, hopefully. Actually, I'm not sure where he is right now. Oh, there he is. So he's just slowly working his way, actually not going into the pool room. He's going onto the roof.
Indeed, so Dildo taking the advantage here, knowing that there's still some common trickling in. He's going to jump rock in, lands the rock out of Nick here. This has to be a wipe. They need this wipe out of the Velvet Room. Nick once again getting common locked by the single common that's left here, eating another rock, and this could be another punch out of him as well, putting him back down to slow. The SI are coming in. I hear the Hunter landing, Charger landing something in the backfield there, and there must be work going out. Hunter's still finding a lot of damage on the target. Double punch going out onto the last 2 survivors that are standing, and this tank could actually make this wipe happen. Punching Rochelle again. One more wool sealed the deal on her, and now all that's left up is Ellis here.
This could be it. Kisme pulls out his melee, not able to get the last hit though, and that's the wipe. Kisme very nicely played tank and special affected support. by Serious Business. They get the white they so desperately need, and now what they really need is to make this map.
Tank in the hands of Dildo, 144 HP left at the end of that tank, and the melee of Ellis was out in his face. If he got one swing off, that would have been the end. I mean, I don't know if his gun was empty, but he could have just shot him once with his shotgun, and that would have killed him. Really well played there by Dildo. Good SI support. Hunter, Charger, Jockey doing work for him, and it all just added up to an amazing wipe. And now Serious Business, they're in the driving seat. They can make it happen. I mean, this map is worth a crap ton health bonus wise. 1,400 points health bonus. That is possible. And mind you, they were 800 down coming to this map here. So if they make Safe Room, that's 700 points. That would put them at 2580 about approximately. And then they would need like 400 HP to bring this back to a close game going into the finale. And yeah, once again, we will see the finale played for both teams. That is a rule in the tournament. Every map, the finale must be played. And yeah, we're going to go live here with the second half of the fourth map. Serious Business on your Survivor half. And over on the SI, taking up their reins will be Velvet Room. And Velvet Room, they got to push out some early damage here because that tank is not that easy to wipe with.
And nice ski coming out there from Tool. Following up with the spit, Jockey died really quickly as well, and the boom only able to land on one of the survivors. Very nicely handled there by Serious Business. Like you said, this is in their hands at this point. They control the game, and they really have to do work on this map.
Indeed. And yeah, we're seeing Serious Business make quick work of the first house, making their way up and down the staircase, and then out onto the street. And they're looking to plow their way right into the pool room here, but there isn't an attacker looking to gear up here. It's going to be a Spitter, Charger, Jockey, and a Hunter. They're probably going to come rocketing here very soon. Hunter pre-spawning, Jockey, Charger working their way in. Hunter getting, no, Charger getting absolutely destroyed there by Dildo and his melee. Absolutely leveling the Charger where he stood. And that will be the attack completely nullified there by Serious Business. Quick clears coming out from them. And Rochelle's actually kind of locked in the back. Definitely a little bit of separation.
He really wanted that propane tank. It was interesting to see what they're going to do with this. It seems like they have some kind of plan in their mind with it. This could be interesting to see what they do with it. I really am curious.
Where did she drop it? Did she drop it on the staircase?
She's got it on her right now. She's still taking it, I think. Oh no, they're actually leaving it on the pool table, so...
I mean, that could be very foretelling right there. I mean, with that propane tank dropped right up there in the pool room, survivors are more than likely looking to fall back into the pool room for tank.
This is far-fetched. I don't want to say for sure, but I think the way that's placed, if the tank is standing next to the wall, because like assuming the tank goes in the pool room right away, they may use it to try and stubble the tank and rush into the room. I don't know. It sounds pretty far-fetched, but I can't imagine why else they'd put it there after trying so hard to keep it.
Dildo looking for the draw crown on the witch, but all he finds is the side of the garbage pail. Looks like this is going to be a pretty tough witch crown because the boomer spawning in the front gets the boom out on the Dildo. That's going to force them to retreat here, and the SI will have the, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's going to give him a smoker, I want to say. We'll see what happens. I think it's smoker.
It's smoker Jockey for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a Kappa. They already have that Spitter, so it's not going to trade off for that. But they know that there is one SI down. Most of the common are dead already. Attack coming here. Charger completely whiffing the charge. Hunter looking for a pounce, though. Not going to find it. And that Charger should most likely die off here, but he's going to climb back into the window. And now they have that Jockey, actually. Witch getting a little bit starhood. Dildo going for the draw crown. Jockey, Witch working the way from the back. Behind the Witch, but not going to make any time. Witch getting absolutely demolished there by the survivors. And we still have that Hunter and Spitter for them to contest with.
Yeah, Dildo actually still minting. Oh, there goes the Hunter. Charger has actually spawned behind Dildo. He's rushing though. He does not give a crap about this. Nice charge going in the back though. The spit was not able to fall, and the tank is up in the hands of Error. We're gonna see. It looks like Serious Business may even get this choke point relatively unscathed.
Yeah, that was actually really smartly played by them. Really well cleared. And they shut down the Spitter before it can even pre-spit to delay the survivors. And survivors are probably going to look to make their way back into the pool room here. And yeah, they're going to push away way back.
They may, you know what, they can get it. They're going to be able to get there before the tank is. And you know what, I think there was a smart call by whoever it was Dildo. We're actually going to see possibly a boom. Yep, just going to proxy right onto Fig there. They're not really taking any risks of getting a several boom just from melees. One boom is definitely better than 4 booms. So. This is really big.
So with this tank, we're going to see a Hunter and a Smoker looking to support him. Not too sure what Dust is just yet. 5 seconds left on his spawn timer. Errors on second pass, 50% rage. And they do have the propane tank to work with. So Serious Business can dish out a lot of damage here very fast. And it will be a charger. So a nice tri-cap here looking to help out. Stumbling a tank, dropping him down to 1,000 HP before he can even get close enough to land a single hit. Nick gonna be his target though. Misses the first punch though. Charger does nothing, missing everybody, but a nice double punch lands out into Rochelle and Nick there. Tank's gonna go ahead and end cap Rochelle there, and he still has 3,100 HP left. This could actually result in a double wipe here. Tank going to cover Coach here. Gonna go ahead and punch him once, punch him twice, put him in the corner. And Serious Business, they have to restructure themselves. They have to gain their composure back. Tank's down to 800 HP here, but landing another punch out of Nick here. And this could be another end cap going on to Survivors. 300 HP left, misses the axe swing. And Error will finally die, but not before 3 end caps are pushed out.
Yeah, that was definitely a really good tank there by Error. Tank just didn't take a whole lot of chip. I'm not sure what it was. You know, you have 4 guns on him. He definitely should have been around 3K, around 2K, like after they switched their focus to the special infected. But extremely good damage coming up from a full road tank. You don't normally see that in these types of games. So Error doing a lot of work with it, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, this game is also far from over because if you really think about it, the finale is worth quite a bit. 400 points is not that much at all in the finale. It's very possible to make the save from the helicopter. So we'll see just what they can do here. Jockey latching onto Alistair. Nice double cap happening in the back here. Coach getting pulled through the side of the spit there for a little bit more of extra damage, but Survivors are definitely low on HP post-tank here, and they got to hope for some good pill spawns. And F might even take an incap here. He doesn't have a set of pills on him.
Yeah, they finally get the pills to him. He was sitting pretty close to 1 health there. Finally get the pills, and Tool's got pills as well. He should really pop, and there you go. Let's see him commit those pills. And this is basically a race at this point. They gotta go fast.
Yeah, I mean, once again, Dildo finding another set of pills here, passing them over at NF. He is incredibly low on HP, but these sets of pills will push him back up. Nice double charge going out, Spick topping it off. And that Hunter going to go ahead and latch himself onto Coach Jack, getting a nice amount of damage on the Survivors. That's going to be a single link cap going out of Tool there. That's also going to send him into a black and white state. And this is looking very grim here for Serious Business. And I mean, once again, as long as they make safe room, that's really all they can hope for at this point. They can't worry about health bonus. They just got to stick together and, you know, work their Survivor magic. Make something happen here.
Yeah, you saw those first few hits they handled extremely well, and it just seems like as soon as that tank committed, it all like completely went to crap. They lost composure and things didn't go the way they wanted it to. But the Hunter, here comes the hit. Hunter getting skated by a Tool there. Jockey not able to do a whole lot. Gets cleared relatively quickly, and Smoker same as the Jockey.
Indeed, so not all that bad of an attack taken there by Serious Business. Tool being passed another set of pills because he is the only black and white survivor at this point in time. So they got to try and keep him healthy going into the rest of the map here. They should have at least a couple set of pills waiting them in the pill cabinet up ahead, or at least in that room. They could even spawn on the counter, I believe. So we'll see if they can actually make it to that. If they make it to the pill cabinet, I'm gonna go ahead and say they'll probably make the map at that point. And they'll bring it definitely within 400 points going to the finale. I would like to see a close game going in the finale, and I think we might just get it. Boomer working his way in.
Hunter bouncing around, really not doing a whole lot. Distracting Survivor, actually nice bit of spit damage coming out there on a Nick. There he goes down. And if I'm not mistaken, that will actually make him black and white. And then see a DP coming out on Rochelle, 21 damage. Very nice pounds going out to Tool there. He's not paying attention, not looking for that Hunter. Really nice heads up play by the Hunter there. Jockey looking for a ride on Ellis, gets dead stopped. Only 6 feet under. This Charger just getting a spawn now, as well as the Boomer. And see, probably end up saving those spawns for the next hit.
Indeed, I mean, Survivors are running very low on HP at this point. They are making their way into the pill cabinet room here. Boomer spawning up on top of the roof, missing the boom completely, though, out on Coach and Rochelle, completely playing that smart and avoiding everything. Not going to find any set of pills, actually, in the room.
Yeah, that's pretty rare. That means that the pills have been scattered about other places. I mean, I think they found 2 pills so far, but hit. Look at the hits actually going to come in. Smoker getting the tongue broken on the first hit. Charger not going to be able to find his charge. He does the scratch first, so he's a bit slow, and Rochelle actually dies to Common there.
Indeed, so Tool is out of the map for now. Next survivor on the chopping board is going to be NF. He is black and white, only has... Oh, no, he's not actually black and white. Who's the black and white person? Really, Nick? Huh.
I think it's actually, yeah, I believe it's Nick. He is, yeah, he's definitely black and white.
Indeed. Nick with 7 HP here, gonna be the next one up for the death marking. And we'll see if the I can make it happen here. Coach taking in cap. Jockey goes in, latches on Nick, kills him off. Hunter looking to end things here, and he does manage to find the target out on Alice, and that will be the wipe being pushed down onto serious business here. But not before they make up a couple hundred points, but it's definitely not what they were looking for, to say the least. They will bring the scores within about 500, and they have their work cut out for them on the finale, to say the least.
Yeah, they're trailing by, like you said, they're trailing by 500 points. This is definitely not game over by any means. It's still a very close game. 500 points isn't a whole lot, like you said before in the finale. So, Velvet Room to win, they really just need to get past the first tank, I think. And if Serious Business wants to win, they need to wipe. It's basically the very conflicting ideals here.
Yes, we're gonna have to see Serious Business wipe Velvet Room with the tank. I'm not too sure. I think there's a safe room tank here, actually, if I'm not mistaken. And actually, I'm fairly certain there is, actually.
Yeah, there are the two tanks. The second tank has been fixed, just for people who are wondering. If you played this map before, you actually would know that the second tank was bugged. They have fixed it, so we will see two tanks. First tank will spawn in front of the safe room once you hit the radio, and the second one will be up by the broken bridge, or the second broken bridge.
Indeed. So we will see Dildo juking us out a little bit there with the ready up at the very last second, bringing back his ready up, revoking it from us. And we'll see Rochelle hanging herself on the lockers. I'll admit, that's like the one thing I don't know how to do in this game. I've never learned how to actually ledge hang myself off the lockers.
What's wrong with you, Kiss Me? You've been playing this game for years and you don't know how to do it.
I've never learned it. I've watched people do it. I just myself do not know how to ledge hang myself off that. But yeah, so we will see a tank spawning up the moment the survivors open this door, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we will have a pre-event tank here.
Like I said, this tank does spawn when they hit the radio, so they basically control when the tank spawns. But they probably won't hit it until the hit's over with first. So here comes the jockey rolling in from the roof of the safe room there. Charger actually gonna get a nice charger to Ellis, who's also boomed in the back. Gonna get about 45 damage. Very nice initial hit there. Most of the damage coming up for the charger though.
Indeed, a tank coming up in the hands of Figgles, aka Fig here, for Serious Business. And this is a very pivotal tank here. Velvet Room have to take this very cleanly if they want to keep themselves in a good position here to keep Serious Business out of contention here for taking back the W. And actually, they're going to do the smart thing. They're going to lower the bridge here. That's going to stop Fig from actually getting up on top of them and dropping in. And that was actually very well played, because I don't even think the horde will start until they actually start moving forward. So as long as they don't move forward, they should be okay here. And they're going to have the boomer spawning up in the back. Grits the single boom out on Nick there. They are staying on top of the fences here. And Fig is going to go to command here, going to move his way in towards Nick. Smoking the safe room, and they also have the jockey. But Fig already down to 3k HP, down to 2300. Does 180, finds the target, finds another hit out on the Alice here, but this tank is almost dead. And there's not much else that this tank has left, and he's going to be killed off there.
And that's a sad story for Serious Business. The tank just got completely mowed down by the Uzis. And then, like before, on the second map, they finished him off with melees in the back. His support should have been a lot sooner, I think, definitely. As he was getting completely destroyed there.
Yeah, I would have definitely liked to have seen the jockey and Smokey utilize themselves a little bit quicker there and try and get the survivors off of the fence. Maybe like put them in a stack or something and trying to let him get some multis out of them. But Boomer's piping in the back, gets the double boom out onto Rochelle and Nick and Ellis as well. And so that will be a tri-boom going out, looking for the cap on to Coach in the front there. They do find it. Charger putting 2 back, 3 back in the backfield, and that's going to be almost actually death charge. Coach almost went all over the little railing there. And yeah, that was actually a really nice hit by Serious Business.
Yeah, very nice hit jockey getting the ledge. Not for so long though. They were able to pick him up pretty easily, but very nice charge, very nice boom as well. And they're gonna look for some more ledges here.
Indeed, they're gonna look to pick up whatever they can here along the way. There's probably some pills actually above their heads, if I had to guess. And I believe there is a witch spawn, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I heard her crying. But there's a Dak looking to rear its ugly head here on the other side of the tractor trailer here. And Smoker looking for a pull in the front. Not going to find it just yet. Smoking a chip down to 94 HP. Chargers still spawn up on the other side of the tractor trailer with the Hunter as well. So they can make something happen here. Spit goes out trying to delay survival a little bit here. Just slow down the game a little bit.
Kind of weird hit that we got going here. The Hunter and the Smoker put themselves above. Smoker may actually find a pull from up top here. The Desert Eagle is trying to do some work dealing with the Smoker, but the Smoker's not really showing himself. He's not peeking. Doesn't want to get headshot. Charter's still relatively somewhat healthy. Hunter spawn as well. We do see a Boom. Boomer's probably just trying to position himself, and Velvet Room's not moving. They do manage to get the Hunter though. Or no, I believe it was Charter actually.
Actually, yeah, both.
Oh my goodness. Eagle doing work there, able to deal with both the Hunter and the Charter. Smoker's really not able to do anything here. Probably just get a few seconds of a pull and may even just, oh, well, he's going to end up killing himself, so that's going to actually mess up the spawn rotation, unfortunately, for Serious Business.
Indeed, the doors are definitely shutting here for Serious Business. I mean, there's not really much else that they're going to be able to do here. Velvet Room up to a score of 3,300 before the second tank. And as you can see, all the cars have been removed from this piece of the bridge. And yeah, we're going to see the second tank come up here very shortly, very momentarily. And Serious Business, they're on the brink of getting knocked out of this tournament. If they don't turn things around right here with this tank, it will be in the hands of NF. And NF's got work to do.
Yeah, interestingly, they use the spitter to block the pills. There's actually 4 pill spawns on that truck up ahead. So if they get to those, it's basically a free run, but they do have to get past this tank. These cars, by the way, they do in-cap. Previously on Parish Finale, they actually only did about 20 damage, but these cars are deadly, and he actually hits one off the bridge, so this is a really big deal. NF has no hittables. He is going to be just chasing the survivors very hard back. He may even find a punch on Lexi, though. Lexi in a very precarious position here, going to get jockeyed, actually, and will more than likely hang off the edge, and he does go down before the edge. NF has 2,000 health, lands the rock on a Nick, and he's actually going to take it a little bit easier, just hiding behind the van, stalling as long as he can, finds another rock on a coach. Does he a nice, oh my goodness, barely missing the death charge there, Kiss Me. Ellis may even meet the heads of the jockey, and instead going to find the fist of the tank, and coach, actually Nick also up as well, going to try and find some melees on the tank. We'll get the last one, and the tank goes down to the deagle and melee weapon of Nick.
Indeed, Velvet Room getting all of their health bonus stripped from them, though. Not a single strand of health bonus left. Smoker gets a pull out on the coach in the back. They're going to be the third in cap, actually, for the survivors here. And if there's any SI left, they could end it, but there's not going to be anything. The spitter does come up, but he can't delay the pickup. And they're going to be able to get their teammates back up here and continue on their merry way. Actually, Spit will delay that pickup there. Dome might almost take an in cap from that Spit.
May even see a death charge here. Charger's preparing himself, but he's not quite able to get the spawn, unfortunately. Barely misses it. He's flailing, trying to get it in any way he can. Here comes the jockey, though, gonna scratch Nick. There he goes. He's down. Coach is the last man standing, and really taking it kind of slow here is the Charger, and goes for the last second charge. Not able to get. Boomer is up, though. We may even see a boom onto the last survivor. That's going to be Coach, as well as the down survivor in the back. And looks like they're actually going to be able to get Nick up. Comms going for Coach, so pretty good situation for Velvet Room. Looks like they're going to be able to stabilize here.
It looks like Rochelle, oh no, they actually got Rochelle up just in time. She was about to die, actually. She was down to around 2 HP in the down state. And yeah, we see no tech coming here. Smoker again, pull on to Coach. There's going to be a ledge hang in the back there. Hunter does get seated, and actually Coach isn't ledge hanging. He gets wrapped around the pole. Jockey goes in caps him, though, so that will be at least another in cap going out, delaying the pickup. And Dust is actually going to die here in the Spit. So that will be Alice dead there for Velvet Room. Serious Business definitely holding the Velvet Room in place here. And Spit's going to go in for a little bit more delay because shut down by the shotgun of Nick. And that will finally be all 3 survivors back up with the the absence of Ellis, obviously, as he just died.
Yeah, they're basically limping from a really tough fight with that tank, and they will find the 4 pills here, so if they can make it without taking too much damage, Charger getting a really nice charge on Rochelle, who was separated, though. Hunter looking for intercept there on the Coach, who does find it, but Charger does die beforehand, actually kills Coach and finds the balance right onto Nick afterwards. Here comes the jockey. Nick is completely hoarded from the boom, and he will find out, actually a death jockey out of Rochelle, and that's the game.
Indeed.
Well, the game, but the map.
Oh yeah, the half. That will be indeed the half for Velvet Room, bringing their grand total score for Parish to 3,372. And Serious Business only sitting at 2,459. So they're going to be around, I believe it's like 900, a little bit over 900 points down coming into the finale here. And, I mean, it's definitely possible. If they make the helicopter, 100 health bonus for this map is nothing. Like, they just have to really make it, and we'll see it come down to the health bonus if they actually had enough upon the helicopter taking off. But first things first, they have 2 big tanks to make their way through. And I don't think we're going to see Velvet Room's tank pushing the car off the bridge. And this first tank, I think we're going to see the SI getting the survivors off of that fence much earlier.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how Velvet Room's able to work with the fences here. It'd definitely be interesting to see. This is do or die for Serious Business. They can definitely win this game if they do this, play this map correctly. So this is probably the most intense map of the round, map campaign. Definitely, you gotta wait for the ready up. Yeah, I gotta say, I think if I was Serious Business here, my trigger finger would be itching like no other.
Indeed, we see another juke coming out here from the ready up, and Dust just juking us out a little bit here, and we will be live here in a second as soon as he gets back. I believe he's AFK most likely, or he's having a hard time setting up with the rest of his SI comrades. I believe they're doing the norm thing, which is kind of set up above the stage from here, which is a little bit of a pain to get up. You kind of have to jump around one of the support beams up top of the bridge. But yeah, so we're gonna wait for them to get everything situated, or if Dust is just taking a bathroom break, we'll see him when he gets back.
There we are. Going in last map of the evening.
Indeed, this will be the only map for the game, or match for the tournament, guys, tonight, by the way. Charger goes and gets immediately leveled there by the hands of Alice. Beautifully played with that melee. Boomer spawning up on the other side of the cement barriers, gets the double boom ally survivors, pulling in the horde, drops in, but gets shut down by the melee of Alice yet again. And they should spawn a tank here. I believe once they do call the event. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, once they press the radio, it actually calls the tank. So there we go. Dole going to be the tank for Velvet Room. He's going to push his tank right in. And yeah, we're going to see some good SI support here.
Yeah, interesting thing, if you don't call the bridge down, the tank can actually throw rocks pretty safely. Don't take it a whole lot of chip because it's hard to shoot him if he's in a certain position. He won't gain any rage, but he will be able to throw rocks pretty safely. So interesting to see that they're actually not opting to call the bridge down. You know, do we want to head it over to Serious Business tomorrow?
No, we can go keep it in. Tank's actually going to push his way right in. Dolomite whiffing the first punch onto Coach, though. Turns around, finds the target to be Rochelle, missing the second punch. Tank's down 3,000 HP, does finally corner out onto Rochelle finally, and it's going to be definitely in-cap out onto Tool here. She is going to take an in-cap, and now Coach going to be his target of choice. Actually goes in and turns attention back over to Rochelle here. Dole down to 900 HP here. Really Serious Business doing actually really good work there with that tank. Not taking all that much damage. I mean, they did take that one in-cap and ended up definitely getting knocked down into the yellow range. But, I mean, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I thought the tank would have done a lot more damage, but he kind of went back towards Rochelle instead of focusing on Coach after Rochelle pretty much had no HP left.
Yeah, I think the tank just wanted the gun down because I mean, he was so close to being down. Like, if he could have sneezed on him, he would have fell over. I think he had like 1 health because he had 100 when the tank started hitting him. But definitely gonna spread that a little bit better. Like, Smoker's gonna look for a separation on the Coach, who's all the way in the back, and the Charger not really going for it himself. Maybe just waiting for the smoke, and actually not gonna see it. Smoker deciding to kind of wait a little bit and maybe get a pullback now, but eyes are on him. Dust up in the front with the jockey, I believe, actually just got shut down. So we're gonna see the Charger and the Smoker save it, and possibly look for a death charge up in the hole in front of the bridge here.
Indeed. Smoker looking for a pull forward for his Charger comrade, not going to find it though. And the Smoker and Charger also did despawn. For you guys that are wondering, whenever an SI does spawn in Pro Mod, since one of the more recent updates, they get half of their missing HP back. So not half of their grand total. Like if it was like 100 with 250 HP, he doesn't get 125 back. If he has 100 HP missing from his 250, he gets 50 of that 100 back. And it's just a little perk and incentive for the survivors to actually kill off the lesser SI like Spitter and Boomer and such, instead of just like mailing them around and toying with them.
Yeah, so we said the Boomer just went in for a sack, so they're probably just looking for charges at this point, and possibly spitters as well. So if the discharge doesn't land, they just get the spit. And they're really just trying to work down the health bonus, because even if Serious Business makes it here, they don't necessarily win. They need a decent health bonus. Here comes the hit, though. Smoker looking for some separation onto Alice. Not finding the scheme, but he will get the dead stop, following it up with a machete to the face. Hunter's sleeping with the fishes. And we will see this tank spawn up pretty quickly here.
Yeah, and this is actually a very precarious position here for the survivors. I mean, if you look at Fig and NF, they're both pretty low on HP range. That last pill of Dildo has to be passed most likely to NF here. And we will see actually survivors push forward and grab those sets of pills in the back of the van there. And that will actually stabilize the problem that they were just facing, where they didn't just really have the HP to keep fast. But they will once again run up, grab those sets of pills, tank up in the hands of Lexi21 for Velvet Room. Pretty much the game is resting on the shoulder of this tank as to who's going to win. And this is the tank.
This is gonna be it. I mean, whether this tank does a lot of damage or the SI support gets a lot of damage is pretty much gonna be the deciding factor who wins this game. Here comes the hit though. Smoker gonna get a bit of a pull on Biggles, and we actually almost saw a death charge into Ellis there. Unfortunately, he just barely hit the edge, not quite aiming that charge correctly. And unfortunately for Velvet Room, he did get quite a bit of damage into Ellis, so.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure if they have any pills left in that van up ahead. I saw that they grabbed at least one, and I'm tempted to go back and look, and I will go ahead and do that really fast for us so we know what they're actually looking towards. There's still 3 sets of pills inside of that van up ahead. So I don't know how much 3 sets of pills will be health bonus wise, but if they don't take any end caps, it could be enough health bonus. So we need to see a wipe pretty much come out here from Velvet Room with this tank. Tank playing it very slow right now, just hiding behind the bus, keeping his LOS to himself. And he's still at 60% LOS. Another attack coming in here. Hunter landing. Smoker gets a pull in the back. Jockey coming in the front, not finding anything though, but the Smoker does get quite a bit of damage out onto the Survivor that he had pulled for quite a while. And yeah, Survivor's actually really low on HP. They need pills. They can't stay fast right now. They have 2 Survivors that are slow. Dildo and Figs. Both, if this tank commits right now, I mean, it's over pretty much. They need pills. They gotta be fast.
Yeah, they know though that Velvet Room really wants to play this rock tank. I mean, they figure that Velvet Room's being a rock tank, like we need to LOS him, like no matter what, we can't go forward for pills or we're just gonna kill ourselves anyway. So Lexi's working in the car here, and this could pay dividends in the end. He's really just trying to whittle down the health bonus. I mean, if this business doesn't make it with around 100, they're not gonna be able to. Car is rolling around, barely almost hitting Rajel. They're narrowly escaping death. It's going back good, and he actually hits it. Tool, what were you thinking? Walking right into the hands of death. Char tank getting the last one on Ellis. Ellis goes down. Big, almost last minute surviving, narrowly avoiding the charge there. Coach, tank almost dead here. All they need to do is shoot a few more times, and he misses the melee.
Coach whipping the melee. No. Oh my god, I'm tempted. I want to know what the health bonus is when everyone gets up here. This is gonna be really big.
Like you said though, Kiss Me, they have 3 pills up ahead in the truck. So if you count for the pills, they're actually still over 100, which is all they need to win this round.
Yeah, I think they need something like 130, I think, to actually make it. And they're at 105 right now with Survivor still down, actually. I mean, if they take incaps, though, that's going to demolish the health bonus. 4 Survivors up there at 156. They can still grab those pills up ahead. That'll put them around 200 most likely. But they need to really minimize attacks here, and Fig will be slow for the rest of the map here. Boomer rocketing gets a tri-proxy on the Survivors here. Velvet looking to take the W here. It's coming down the final map. Hunter landing, no. Jockey as well on the other side of the tractor trailer. Nick getting ridden into the ground. And that's the map. Tool getting killed off there. Another incap goes on to Fig there. Actually, that's his first incap, and that's going to be the game. There, that's it. Velvet Room takes the game away from Serious Business, dropping them out of the tournament. Wow.
What looked so promising there, Kiss Me. Nice hit coming here, very nice charge. Knocking up 2 of the standing Survivors. No support, however, that's the other side up, but still a ton of damage there on the code. And you're going to see a bunny hopping Boomer onto Figgles into the proxy. And Hunter spawned up as well. Looking like he's probably going to go for Ellis, who's separating himself, really just running for distance at this point. He's got to know that it's over. Smoker getting Ellis in the back there. Other Survivors are up in the back. I'm trying to clear the Smoker, but Hunter's going to go for the intercept. And yeah, I think they know. They're kind of just rushing at this point. They're not really.
I'm in shock. Velvet Room bringing back what I remember them being way back in the day. Their Survivor play is absolutely top notch right now, and they out-survived Serious Business. That is very impressive.
Yeah, they really gave it to Serious Business here, and that tank was. Getting a nice level on the Dolomite though. Chalky gonna finish the game. That's gonna be it. GG's going out. Coach gonna go for a little swim with the jockey.
Indeed. So that will be your final score. Serious Business getting knocked out of the really big Winter Pro Mod Tournament 2015 here by Velvet Room in the quarterfinals. Best of one. And we're going to see Velvet Room continue on to next week. And they're going to be going up against the winner of, I believe it's the Illyrian. No, it's not the Illyrian versus whatever's. I believe they're going to be playing the victors. It's not the Apollyon game, I think. They were in the lower bracket, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember who the other pair was in the lower bracket. I want to go check. I'm going to go check.
Oh, while you check, I actually had a shout out from the beginning of the game. I totally forgot to read out. A shout out from Azula to himself. Well, actually, I'll make this shout out. I have a shout out to Azula, also known as Pond Filler. Probably the greatest player ever. I love him. He's a great guy. He made me read that. That was forced.
It's okay. So yeah, Serious Business getting knocked out here by Velvet Room. Congratulations to Velvet Room. That was a hell of a game. And yeah, so we're going to see Team Velvet Room moving on to the semifinals, which does turn into a best-of-3 series here. And whoever wins in the Apollyon versus Vox Populi game will be seeing Velvet Room in the semifinals. And that was a hell of a game. That came right down to the final tank. Alexi played it very well. Good SI support as well. And they just made absolutely work happen on the Serious Business.
Yeah, they got so close, too.